Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Just as I was getting ready to record this morning, these guys hit us with update 173. Yeah, that's correct. They added some new background stuff, some so-called fixes, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, see the changelog. Here's a feature that they didn't tell us about. Let me just change perspective here. If you happen to be in any seat, you have no ability to look around. You can look up, you can look down, you can't look left or right. You can't zoom in or out. If you change perspective to be in the third person, you can't even look around. You can't zoom, well, you can zoom in and out, but you can't do anything else. Which essentially makes flying any ship in third person impossible. Congratulations, Keen. You screwed up again. I mean, no, congratulations, Keen. You made the game better. Yeah, really, you did. We got pretty new models. Let's have a look at these pretty new models, shall we? Since I can't do anything here. Out of the chair. Thank you. All right, let's turn the jetpack on. I've been slowly working on straightening out the mess I had with the infinite number of cargo containers there, so that's coming along slowly. But as you may have noticed, I've done a little bit more filling in on the main ship. Yes, I've put the primary walkway in. Oops. Come on, settle down. Land on the floor so I can walk. There we go. I've put in a couple of doorways that will give me access to a service area above here. Eventually I'm going to hook this all up so it's all air pressurized and that kind of fun thing. Put another blast door in going into the reactor room and started sealing off the actual ship hull. Let's go up to this service area here, this conduit service area that I've got going. It's going to basically be a crawl space between the pipes, and I'm trying to make it airtight as possible. This is the doorway from above that I was just looking at from below. I have also done a little bit of adding on to the one side landing bay. So we're going to go out the wrong side here because we can. And fly up and look over the ship. Now, I have extended the snickering you hear in the background is Mouse. She's over visiting for the time being and is being very supportive. I have expanded the landing bay here so I can actually put the factory ship in sideways. Of course, the bottom has not been finished in any way, shape, or form. I had wanted to work on fixing up the rest of the factory ship here. However, because I can't see it while in flight mode around it, I'm not going to. I have run into another issue as well. The TIM program will only process one ore in the refineries. I actually had the refinery set up to process gold, magnesium, platinum, silicon, and silver. Unfortunately, it only was producing gold. It kept saying, oh, I'm going to make magnesium, platinum, silicon, or silver, and every time it wanted to do that, it just processed whatever was in there first, which was gold. So I had to reset the 3 refineries I already had set up to do gold, magnesium, and I believe platinum. So I will have to install 3 more refineries. So that's why I have this space up here laid out. What I'm going to do, hope that I remember to be prepared today, which is unusual for me for both days. Heavy armor around slope. And make sure we are changing color to the exterior color. Okay, we're just going to come up here like so. And of course, thanks for making things work better, Keen. Anyhow, right up here. Okay, sorry about that, kids. I just had, whoops. Oh, stop. Still in control of the, still in control of the weldership there. Just had to hook up a conduit that I forgot to hook up here. This comes from the storage units up to here, conveyor tube. What we're going to hook up here is two more. Yes, I need to do 2 more refineries. So as soon as I find the refinery, which I believe is this one, that's oxygen generator. Oh yeah, the new shiny oxygen generator. Oh, shiny. How about we just search for refinery? There we go. Then the thing should be right there. And then one beside it. Should be right there. Okay, if this works correctly, then I will set these 2 refineries up to process the, I believe, silver and silicone. But that's not the only thing I wanted to do today. I need to build. I've got the urge to build. 8P. Color this back to the outside. Thank you very much. Let's take number 7 here. Make sure that we have the right 2 blocks away. Make sure we are at the right height. Number 8. There. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom land. Ain't gonna let injustice turn me round, turn me round. Turn me around, turn me around. Keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom land. Rumsfeld, turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Rumsfeld, turn me around. Keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom. There we go. That's the outline of this chamber. Now I'm not sure what else I'm going to put in here besides these refineries, but I probably have some assemblers or other things in here at a later point here. One of the other things I need to install on this ship is finally start looking at putting in large thrusters. Okay, there we go. I just had to find the right color pattern for this. Now, of course, you know, like every other large object, you can't see where it is because, you know, Keen makes it so that you can't see the entire object from one perspective. So you gotta hope you hit it in the right spot. Which I didn't. It's close. Try this again. Thrusters number 4. I want them 1 square over, back. Right, like that. There we go. We're going to have 2 forward-facing thrusters on either side. These are the large ion thrusters. Do you miss large ion?
You told me you liked playing with his thrusters.
And I'm going to set up a couple on the directional.
Sorry.
Three, and 1 more for good measure. Why don't you go there? There we go. Oops, and then of course that thruster didn't go where I wanted it to. Haha, perfect. Always the way it is, right? Just regrind this one. Come on. Number 4, color, red, okay. Please line up. Thank you. There we go. This is going to give us our maneuvering and directional thrusters. One other thing I am going to put up here is a handful of gyroscopes. There's probably going to be about 10 or 15 of them up here. Will be something else that will go into this room space, however we want to call it. And then we'll go number 8. So there we have it, kids. This is what it's going to end up looking like for the most part. We'll have thrusters sticking out this side over here and over here. I made a little bit of an oops here. I put the wrong color on the top, so I'm going to have to grind all of this off and replace that piece. Now something else I'm going to have to take care of. Just fly in here and find an access point. What? I'm seeing a lot of random scraps of metal floating around here. I have no idea where they're coming from, but they're odd. Okay, control panel, please. And we will go... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to rename this assembler to be
Atomic disassembler.
Atomic disassembler. How about we call it Tim? Oops. Tim. It's always a good name for an assembler. Let's call it Tim. Come on. What are these things called? They're not thruster components. They are... Okay, well maybe they're just called Tim Thrust. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll set that up to make thruster components, leave it on repeat, let Tim go to work on that. And we'll fly up to where we were just building, if we can get up there. And we'll set this refinery up. Oops. Control panel, if you please. Okay, so we've got gold, magnesium, platinum, tin, silver, and this one we'll call Tim Silicon. Come on, Tim. There we go. So this should now start processing silver and silicon. So they can only do one ore or one material at a time, which is frustrating. However, not a big deal. But now I should have some reactor or some thruster components coming in, and I'll finish welding these large thrusters up on this side. Next episode, I'm going to try to put in the hydrogen thruster system on the back here. As you can see, I've got lots and lots of welding to do. So between now and then, I'm going to get all this welded up. So there we have it, kids. Thanks all for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. We're going to try and get those large thrusters put together next episode, and maybe we'll get around to actually working on getting this thing a little bit more assembled. So till then, good night for now.